All right, guys, we got some breaking news. This is a developing story. The CEO of FTX Exchange, I'm sure you guys have all heard the news of what's going on with FTX right now. Sam Bankman-Fried actually just tweeted a big, long apology. And, guys, what I took from this tweet, so let's go to Twitter, guys. Let's go check it out. It's a long tweet, guys. Just definitely go on Twitter and read this. I'm sorry. That's the biggest thing. I fucked up and I should have done better is what Sam said. But from reading this, guys, he talks about that, you know, if you're a U.S. investor on the FTX exchange, that your funds may actually be safe. And he also talked about perhaps another player entering that may acquire FTX and provide some liquidity. And if you're wondering who that is, check it out, guys. Check out this CoinDesk article. First Mover America's Justin Sun rises. So, guys, if you don't know who Justin Sun is, he's the founder of the Tron blockchain. And, guys, he's throwing his name in the ring as a potential buyer of FTX. So Sam Bankman-Fried's firm is once again staring down a barrel after rival exchange Binance said it was walking away from the deal to acquire FTX after it scrutinized FTX's books. So, guys, I don't know if, you know, and look, from him tweeting this, guys, Tron's native token TRX monumentally surged 4,000% from 6 cents to $2.50 following the news. So any of you Tron holders, you know, you might want to take some profits, because I don't know if Justin Sun's just throwing his name in the ring as a market employee, because if Binance and CZ walked away from the deal after seeing FTX's books, what makes you think Justin Sun is going to want to acquire it? Because I'd imagine that Binance has much more liquid assets than Tron and Justin Sun. So this could be a market employee. But again, congrats to you Tron holders, because your token just surged in this crazy time. But again, guys, go read that tweet, because what I'm taking from it is that he's saying that, you know, U.S. investors, that your funds are safe and you should be able to withdraw. So I'll get y'all more information on that when I find it. But here's some more disturbing stuff I found about this FTX situation, guys. Check out this CoinDesk article. Cryptocurrency CEO donated second largest amount to Joe Biden's campaign. Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO of the cryptocurrency derivatives platform FTX, made the second largest donation to Joe Biden's presidential campaign. And look, guys, I don't know. You know, it's just kind of disturbing to me if users all lost their funds off the exchange and he's donating these large amounts to the president and presidential candidates, while at the same time working with legislators to legislate against DeFi. So this is very, very disturbing, guys, and it's definitely something that needs to be looked into. Sam Bankman-Fried at this point needs to be in jail. I mean, this is really alarming. Elizabeth Warren, my favorite. Guys, I love Elizabeth Warren. She tweeted this: the collapse of one of the largest crypto platforms shows how much of the industry appears to be smoke and mirrors. We need we need more aggressive enforcement, and I'm going to keep pushing SEC Gov to enforce the law to protect consumers and financial stability. Yeah, okay, Elizabeth Warren, you know, you're just supporting the big banks that are your biggest campaign donations. Elizabeth Warren clearly hates crypto. She is not worried about the retail investor. I promise you that. She's worried about protecting her friends, her Wall Street friends, and her big bank friends that are her biggest political donors. So, Elizabeth Warren. So, let's go look at CoinMarketCap, guys. Markets actually kind of rebounded a little bit. You know, Bitcoin's kind of trading sideways. It's still at 17,000. Ethereum up 6%. I guess, you know, Polygon Matic, you know, guys, if you bought that dip, congrats, because Polygon Matic was down like 20-something% yesterday. Now it's up 13% on a day. So clearly the news yesterday was a huge overreaction. Markets responded, you know, so if you bought the dip, congrats. Again, guys, not financial advice. I still think we could go lower. I still think we haven't capitulated fully yet. I still think, you know, sometime between now and if you go look up when the Bitcoin halving cycle is, I think that's when these markets would rebound. But Solana is down 10%, sitting at $16. And if you're wondering why, the FTX exchange is actually built on Solana. And Alameda Research, the firm that Sam Bankman-Fried owns a ton of Solana. So what reports we're seeing is that they're going to liquidate those assets in order to try to make all their customers whole. So again, guys, that Solana could go lower. Bitcoin could go lower. I don't think that this is max pain yet, unfortunately, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but I'm giving y'all my strategy. Guys, I'm constantly buying. I'm constantly buying dips. I'm constantly buying on red days. I buy Bitcoin, Ethereum automatically every week. But I'm waiting on some money to come in, guys, and I will be making a big buy. But the FTX token, down 30, almost 37%. This is crazy, guys. So let's go to the next story. Wall Street Journal, SEC, DOJ investigating crypto platform FTX. Probe focuses on potential securities laws violations by U.S. affiliate. Guys, let me make it simple for y'all. The FTX exchange was offering some crazy yields on different tokens. And, it's okay to offer those yields, but you have to have collateralized assets in order to, that you can one-to-one. So if you're lending out, Bitcoin, you have to have those assets in reserves in case everyone comes and wants to withdraw at the same time. Now, this is actually a common practice in our current banking system. So if you're mad at this, wait till I tell y'all what the central banks do. Wait till I tell you what Capital One and Chase do. This fractional reserve banking. If you go to your local bank, they don't have all the money. Whatever town you live in, if everyone in that town went to that Chase Bank or Capital One Bank and wanted to withdraw all their money, they couldn't do it. It's essentially a Ponzi scheme. But it's the system that's in place, and this is unfortunately, crypto is bringing this to light and showing what's actually happening in our banking system. It's craziness, guys. So, check this out, guys. So, our overlords at the World Economic Forum, FTX was actually a partner. So you guys, this is not conspiracy. You can go to the World Economic Forum's website. FTX was a partner on their website. Just craziness, guys. And as you guys know, a lot of the information I get directly from the World Economic Forum. If you don't know who the World Economic Forum is, I suggest learning about this organization, because this is where the decision makers of the world, not just countries, not just nation states, the entire world comes together, guys. And if you look on here, I'm on their site now. They talk a lot about blockchain. They talk a lot about blockchain for digital identity, smart contracts and automation, AI, blockchain, the cryptocurrency climate impact. So cryptocurrency is a big part of, and blockchain especially is a big part of the future society that's being created and being envisioned by the World Economic Forum. It's a very draconian, dystopian society. And I'm sure you guys have heard the phrase, I own nothing, you'll own nothing and be happy. This is not conspiracy, guys. Check it out. It's a Forbes article from the WEF. Welcome to 2030. I own nothing, have no privacy, and life has never been better. So go on the World Economic Forum's website, guys. Do your own research and check out, what the future society they want looks like is a world with everything's traced, everything's on the blockchain, digital identities, passports, all this craziness, guys. So go check that out. I thought it was kind of wild that FTX was a partner with them. Nuts. Can't make this stuff up, guys. So a little good news, I guess, if you want to call it good news. CNBC posted this. Consumer prices, the CPI numbers came out, guys. It rose 0.4% October, less than expected as inflation eases. So I think that's why we're seeing the markets kind of green today. The CPI numbers came out, and the numbers weren't as bad as expected. Inflation wasn't as high as expected, but guys, inflation is still extremely high from the last, if we're judging it from the last, 5 to 6 years. So we're still at some crazy high inflation levels. And I do not think inflation is done with, guys. I think, the CPI numbers are very, very manipulated in order to be favorable for political reasons. But do your own research into that, guys. And again, I'm constantly buying. And I'm constantly acquiring cash because I'm buying assets on the cheap, because that's how you beat inflation, guys. If you want to beat inflation, you can't save your way out of inflation. You can't earn your way out of inflation. You actually have to acquire assets at rock bottom prices. So whether, again, this is not financial advice, guys. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, whether it's real estate, whether it's precious metals, whether it's, stocks, tech stocks, crypto, NFTs, whatever asset you can find that is, you can buy on a discount, because asset valuations as as our government prints more money, asset valuations will skyrocket. And if you think about it, just look at the history. Just look at the history of Apple stock. Look at the history of Amazon stock. Look at the history of real estate anywhere in the United States. Look at just residential real estate. And look at how much it appreciates over time. I think traditional real estate appreciates anywhere from 5 to 7% per year. Now, if you look in the last 2 years, how much real estate has appreciated, especially in good areas, well, that's simply because of the amount of money that was printed. So when we printed all the money, for the pandemic, that created the inflation that we're currently dealing with. And guys, the money printer is going to come back on. So that's going to, I believe, going to send asset prices through the roof. Now, when does that happen? I don't know. Just regarding Bitcoin crypto, again, guys, look up the Bitcoin halving cycle. And historically, Bitcoin and crypto, and all altcoins travel with Bitcoin at this point. It's very correlated, meaning that if Bitcoin is to get to an all-time high, you're going to see altcoins skyrocket. Now, every once in a while, you'll see different altcoins skyrocket for different reasons, just like you're seeing with Tron and that news. But I would expect a massive pullback on that Tron, Justin Sun's Tron token, because 4,000%. That's madness. So again, guys, make your own financial decisions. Do what you got to do. Check this out, guys. Fortune article. Sam Bankman-Fried quietly deletes his claim that FTX customers' funds are safe. I mean, guys, I'll be honest with you. I did not think this could happen. FTX was a very large exchange. They got naming rights on, the Miami Heat, where the Miami Heat play, NBA stadiums, Steph Curry, Tom Brady, all these massive partnerships. I did not, this guy was a billionaire. This guy was the youngest billionaire ever. I did not think this could happen. So what this tells me, guys, if this can happen to FTX, it can happen to crypto.com. It can happen to Coinbase. And I'm in the process right now, guys. I'm going to move a lot of my stuff off of exchange into cold storage, into a hardware wallet. Definitely look into what cold storage and hardware wallets are, because frankly, guys, if you can move your crypto, your Bitcoin, into a hardware wallet, essentially it could survive a nuclear war. And if your crypto is on a hardware wallet, it's essentially being protected by the most secure computing network in the history of mankind. Bitcoin, the Bitcoin network, the most secure network in the history of mankind. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing, guys, because I don't trust these exchanges. Even though Coinbase has, the CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, has come out and talked a lot about like, oh, this could never happen to us. Well, look what happened to Voyager. Look what happened to Celsius. Look what happened to FTX. This is madness, guys. It really has set the entire industry back. But again, for the savvy investor, for the investor with a long-term mindset, this is a buying opportunity, and it's a buying opportunity for me because I believe that generational wealth is going to be created, from crypto. Check out this Yahoo Finance article, guys. Crypto.com halts Solana, USDC, and USDT deposits, withdrawals. So very worrisome, guys. I am a Solana holder. It is one of my largest holdings. In the short term, super worried. I know, Solana has a lot of issues. A lot of, crypto Twitter doesn't like Solana. I'm strictly just looking at the macro. I look at the big picture stuff. I look at the VC money. But I guess what FTX is showing you that, just because something's got VC back and doesn't make it immune. But then again, and I think in the long term, with Solana's partnership with Google, with the Solana ecosystem, with all the crypto gaming projects that are being made on Solana, and like their vast NFT portfolio, I think Solana will rebound, but it may take a while, guys. But again, when you're valuing an asset, when you're investing in any asset, and you're determining if it's a good investment, I want you to just strictly look at, whether it's Bitcoin or Solana. Look at Bitcoin's all-time high. I believe Bitcoin's all-time high was about 1 year ago, it was around 69,000, and look at the price now. So that tells me this is a great deal if you believe in the long-term viability of the asset. When I look at the Solana's all-time high, which I believe would around like $250, $300 or something, when I look at Solana's all-time high and I look at where it is now, that's a lot of upside. As an investor, guys, that really, really gets me excited because the returns are there because the market The market overcorrects. The market overreacts. That's what whether it's crypto or stocks, that's what markets do. But again, guys, I could be wrong. So let's check it out, guys. Yahoo Finance article. They will come to a bad ending. 1 year since its 69,000 K peak, Bitcoin has plummeted more than 70%. Here's why. Warren Buffett has hated cryptocurrency all along. So Warren Buffett said, if you owned all of the Bitcoin in the world and you offered it to me for $25, I wouldn't take it. Warren Buffett told CNBC earlier this year. So here's some of the reasons why Warren Buffett hates crypto. It has no unique value at all. The billionaire investor doesn't like Bitcoin because he considers it an unproductive asset. That's fake news. They don't reproduce. They can't mail you a check. They can't do anything. And what you hope is that somebody else comes along and pays you more money for them later on. But then that person's got the problem. He doesn't think cryptocurrency counts as money. Well, that's dumb because people are literally, in other countries are transacting with it right now. There's coffee shops. Guys, there's McDonald's in like Switzerland taking Bitcoin, so it's not money. And Warren Buffett, isn't he an investor in McDonald's? He doesn't understand it. Well, that's a fact. That's a fact. I get enough trouble with the things I think I know something about. Why in the world would I take a long or short position in something I don't know anything about? Well, he's right about that. He doesn't know anything. So, and again, guys, I've showed y'all the article before. Warren Buffett's invested like $1 billion into a bank that focuses on Bitcoin and crypto, like a hybrid, like crypto type bank. That's what the new banks are going to be. The new banks are going to hold your crypto. And guys, you think the banks are going to miss out on these overdraft fees on crypto? You think they're going to miss out on these transaction fees and the ability to hold investors Bitcoin and crypto and lend them out? You think our central banking system is going to miss out on that, guys? This is a hilarious article. Let me know in the comments what y'all think of this article. And last story, guys, this is what we talked about earlier. TRX monumentally surges 4,000% on FTX after Justin Sun emerges as the would-be FTX savior. So I don't hold any the TRX token, guys. It surged 4,000% from 6 cents to $2.5. Again, guys, just a warning to you: if you hold this token, congrats. But I would not financial advice, but I would look into taking profits because I could see a monumental pullback. Because I do not think Justin Sun is going to go through with buying this exchange. Because again, if Binance, who probably has a lot more liquidity than them, if they backed out, what makes you think, Justin Sun's going to do it? I think he's just doing it for marketing reasons. Anyway, y'all, I'm Classic Kev. You made this far in the video. Drop me a 100 emoji in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out. Peace.